All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to look at some of these comping patterns. That's on the page that says comping patterns, and it's usually located under the miscellaneous packet or somewhere toward the end of my theory packet in my regular book. So let's talk about what comping is. Comping is from the word accompany, and it implies that we are going to rhythmically make some things up. Comping is something that piano players do just on the fly. And if I was comping like a 2-5-1 with some more advanced voicings, like my rootless voicings or something, I might do something like this. This is a little swing groove. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so all that really was a 2-5-1 in the key of C. But of course, I'm adding stuff. I'm adding extended voicings. I'm using some of the rootless left-hand voicings. I'm floating my right hand, which some of you may be getting into now. I'm using tritone substitution. That's what that is. Right? So I'm adding a lot of harmonic stuff. But for now, let's just look at the rhythmic stuff, okay? And all of those rhythms I just played were completely spontaneous. If you asked me to do them again, I could not. I don't know what I just played, right? So they're so ingrained in me. They're so a natural part of my rhythmic sense that I don't even think about them. So this sheet right here will get you going to that mark, okay? That and listening very carefully to what piano players are playing and what drummers are doing when they comp like on their snare drum or whatever. So listening to the rhythm section in general will really help. Until you get that more internalized though, these patterns will help you. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from pattern 1. And for those of you in my more advanced class, you go ahead and do your rootless voicings, maybe with your tritones, right? But I'm going to actually play the 3rd and 7, and that way I won't be in the way of any more advanced voicings. And for those in the beginning class, I will be able to help them with the voicing, okay? So I'm going to kick bass in my left hand, so you may not even see all the notes. What I want you to pay attention to is my right hand. Now, for your 3rds and 7s, I definitely want a 2-handed approach, right? So your left hand in and around middle C. Remember the basic rule of thumb is between E and G. Keep your left hand in here somewhere, right? Right hand an octave higher right next to it. Okay, so not up here, but here. Okay, so if you need to double check your 3rd and 7, go ahead and look up at my right hand, even though you'll be playing it in your left. Okay, and we're just gonna start playing through rhythm 1. Here's rhythm 1, key of C, 2-5-1, key of C, rhythm 1. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 3 and 4, and 3 and 4, and again, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, 3, and 4, and 2, 3, and. Now this rhythm, I'm going to slow it down for the next one a little bit, but this is very basic, but it's totally swinging. When I say keep things simple, that's what I want. What I want to do is always be anticipating the upcoming chord. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'm putting that G7 chord on the and of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, 3, and 4, and 3 and 4, and I'm also keeping my hand position down, and I'm subdividing triplets. So the swing feel has you laying that and of 4 on the last triplet of beat 4, which, you know, I don't know. Some of you may need to count, but really, if you can just feel it and subdivide triplets, I'm thinking. That's what happens when we swing, when we have a swing groove, when we have a swing rhythm like this. Listen to it. Okay? Now, let's go into the key of F and do our 2-5-1 in the key of F. That's how I do it. I put the 7 in the bottom. For my left-handed rootless voicings people. Okay? And we're going to, this is just kind of this leaves some more space. Number 2 leaves some more space. So we'll go do-da, do-a-do-da, do-da, do-da, do. Okay, here is number 2 in the key of F. And a 1, a 2, ready, and 1 and 2, 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 and 1 and 2. 2 more. And shabba-da-doo-da, shabba-da-doo-da. Make sure you're subdividing triplets. Shabba-da-doo-da, 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 shabba-da-doo-da. Okay? Cool. Let's look at number 3. Number 3 is just a variation on, I'm going to adjust my camera here. Hang on just a second. I hope it wasn't too crooked for the beginning. Number 3 is just a variation of number 1, except we're adding again more space. Space is cool. We have bass drums in the rhythm section, sometimes guitar, and then of course sometimes a singer or a instrumentalist, or maybe 15 horns, right? So like adding space to your comping is a good thing. Piano players tend to want to fill the space all the time because we can, and we don't want to do that in jazz. We want to leave some opportunity for others to participate. So here we go. Here's the key of B flat. For the key of B flat, for thirds and sevens, I like using 7 in the bottom again. 7, okay? And for my chords, my fuller chords up there. Okay, here's number 3, key of B flat. 1, 2, 3, and 3 and 4, and shabba-da-da-da-da, ba-do-da. And 1, 3 and 4, and 1, 3 and 4, and 2 more times. Sham, shuba-do-gak. You notice I'm thinking drums. Bum, shabba-do-gak, shabba-do-gak. 2, shabba-do-gak. 2, 3 and 4. Shabba-do-gak. Okay, and so it's okay to put a downbeat in there once in a while, especially on 1. In this case, because the upbeat is on 4 and then we're leaving a measure, so it's kind of cool that way. And the shorts are not terribly short. Let me just play them once without the bass line. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 3, 4. 2, 3 and 4. Right? It's kind of dot. It's kind of fat. My hand position's down. I'm not pulling up off the note. 2, 3 and 2, 3. Kind of has some body to it. Okay, number 4. Let's do the key of E flat. In this case, for my 3rd and 7, I have the 3rd in the bottom for the minor. Okay, this is also kind of a variation of number 1, except we're playing a downbeat on beat 3. So we have 2 downbeats in this example. Okay, here's number 4. Key of E flat, if you're doing the full voicings. And a 1, 2, ready, and. Still anticipating that and a 4. One more time, and. Ba-do. for A, the variation, let's do same key of E flat. And this is short on the and of 4. 2, ready, and. Okay, so sometimes just changing something from a long note to a short note changes the whole vibe of your comping. Let's look at number 5, which actually, if you look at number 5, it really is another variation of 4. The only difference is we're breaking up beat 3 into 2/8 notes. So this is very important, though. I need you to check this out. I'm going to go on to the key of A flat for this. And in this key, I'd like to put the 7 on the bottom. Okay, so check this out. What's super duper important is the way that you play 2/8 notes. Long, short. So here's beat 3. 1, 2. It's also a triplet. 1, 2. Triplet. Triplet, 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 triplet. But you notice I'm not going, right? I'm going. In fact, I'm holding that first beat 3 down right to the last second. Beat 3 is twice as long than the and of 3 because it's a triplet. 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 Swing 8th notes, right? Triplet. Do dot. I like you to think do dot. Do dot. Okay, so here's number 5. A 1, 2, ready, and. Notice I'm really subdividing triplets. Sorry, I missed it. I'm talking. Okay, and if we wanted to make that last note short, that would add some space. Let's try that. This is number 5 variation. Same key of A flat. 1, 2, 3. To add space to our comping. So look at number 6. Number 6 is interesting because it has the chord coming in on beat 3. So we're kind of waiting. This is a little less common and maybe a little harder to hear in the beginning, but let's try it for the key of D flat. Okay, key of D flat, I put the 3rd in the bottom, and here's my rootless voicings for those in the advanced class. So this one sounds like this, which is kind of cool because, again, we're allowing space for the bassist to play. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let's try that again, Barb. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Again, and. It even takes me some getting used to when I'm thinking about it, right? Usually I don't think about them, but anyway, adding space even at the beginning of the measure can be okay. Here is number 6, key of D flat. Play with me, ready, and. 3, 4, 2, up, 2, go. Again, 1, 2. word to me sometimes out of context. But anyway, you know, all this stuff will feel more comfortable when you get used to them and internalize them. Let's look at number 7. And we're going to put this one in the key of G flat. So I like to do my 3rds and 7s like this. So I have G flat in the bottom. Okay, and this one's a really standard comping rhythm. This one should probably be at more closer to the top, but it's more syncopated, so I kind of put it down lower. It sounds like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So let's try that. Here's number 7. 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, and 4, and. 2, 3, and 4, and. Move down, hit 1. Again. 2, 3, and 4, and. 2, 3, 4. Do that every measure. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. You can just take that first measure, right? 2, 3, and 4, and then repeat, and 4, and 2, 3, and 4, and. So that's also a variation on that. That would be cool. Okay, I think that's it for this video. Have some fun with that. We'll get into bossa nova later.